no! What are you doing? What are you doing? No! 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 Get away! So it's been a while since we last did anything for YouTube, so I thought we'd put that to right. And I'd like to talk to you today about this prop, which is our Hypospray Prop. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what it does, and not necessarily what you can use it for, but effectively, you know, if you hold it against your skin, something like this, and you press the button, it will light up and then it'll stop, and then it switches into a patient monitoring mode, and then basically everything works. This button works, this rotary encoder works, and this button works. So if I put it there, it goes back to its set level. If I turn the controls here, I'll just do that. In fact, I'll probably show you that later. It works. And then once again, if I press the button, it lights up and it stops. This prop can be driven from the physical buttons that we see here, like this. And it can also be driven from a web interface. In fact, let's see, I have a web interface up and ready to go now. So there's the web interface. So at the moment it's in monitoring mode. I can send it back to its start mode, stun mode, sedate mode, coma mode, back to patient mode. And in particular, we can control the colors. So let's just have a little look at that. I'm going to change this to maybe a sort of a yellow color for the actual inject, so to speak. And I'm going to change it to a purple color for the confirmation, and we'll leave it at 1 second. And now, if we press this, we should get the yellow followed by the purple. So that's what we've done to change it. Equally, I can emulate the click by clicking here on the web page, and there you go, it's operating. So you've got a prop that can be operated by a member of the cast, or it can be operated by a member of the crew. But one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk to you today is the way in which we can deliver this prop, because this could be delivered for sale or hire just as it is, and all of the graphics that are on here can be changed. So your art department can supply us graphics in a 240 by 135 format, and then we will put that through a workflow that then puts it onto the screens, which is actually a 565 color format, but you don't need to worry about that. And we can do other custom changes as well. I mean, that is for the higher version, and it's equally for something that you might buy. You might want that in a different color or what have you. The other way of getting this prop into your production is we can make for you all of the components that make up this prop. So we can make up these 3D printed parts. We can put different controls in there. In fact, this one, we can just take this nozzle off, put a completely different nozzle on, and that actually, to be fair, kind of changes the effect that you get from it. But you can also get from us the digital parts, in that you can get the 3MF or the step files, and then you can either print them yourself because you want to distress them or you want them different colors, or you can use the internal dimensions and then build your own version of this prop, and we will just put the automation elements in it for you. Okay, so there you are. The Hypospray Prop being controlled by hand, by the web, being delivered as either rental, outright buying, modified, or built yourself modified. And I guess while I've been talking about this, you've been looking at this thing here, which is kind of interesting. This is actually an off-the-shelf Amazon light that we've taken the control guts out and put some of our own control guts in. And you know, we're going to talk about it in another video. Anyway, there you are. There it was, Hypospray.